Picture the endless blue of the Pacific Ocean. Thousands of miles of water, and in its heart, a tiny, remote island, Easter Island, or Rapa Nui. It's one of the most isolated inhabited places on Earth, over 2,000 miles from South America, and even farther from other islands. This profound isolation shaped everything about Rapa Nui, its culture, its mysteries, and its fate. For centuries, the Rapa Nui people lived in near-total seclusion, developing a society unlike any other. When Europeans arrived in 1722, they found a land of giant stone statues and unanswered questions. The island is small, just 63 square miles, but within it, a remarkable human story unfolded. The Moai, those iconic stone figures, stand as silent witnesses to this history. How were they made? Why do they stand watch over the land and sea? The answers remain elusive. With no outside contact, every resource was precious, every tree, every drop of water. The Rapa Nui's achievements and their struggles are magnified by this isolation. Their story is a lesson in ingenuity, ambition, and the limits of what a small world can sustain. To understand Easter Island is to understand the power and peril of isolation. Here, on this remote speck of land, humanity's reach and its vulnerability are on full display. The saga of Easter Island begins with a daring voyage across the Pacific by Polynesian navigators. Guided by stars and ocean currents, they journeyed for weeks in double-hulled canoes, bringing their culture, crops, and animals. Oral tradition tells of Hotu Matua, the founding chief, who led his people from a distant homeland called Hiva. They arrived on a forested island, rich in birds and fertile soil, an ideal place to start anew. Archaeology confirms their Polynesian roots, with language and artifacts linking Rapa Nui to other Pacific cultures. The first settlers likely arrived between 800 and 1200 AD, after an epic journey across open ocean. They brought taro, yams, sweet potatoes, bananas, sugarcane, and chickens, everything needed for survival. The island's palm forests provided timber for canoes and homes, and the volcanic soil supported their crops. The Rapa Nui adapted their traditions to this new world, becoming skilled farmers and fishermen. They were pioneers, forging a unique society in one of the world's most remote places. Their arrival marked the beginning of a remarkable chapter in human history. Once settled, the Rapa Nui organized into clans, each controlling its own territory and resources. Villages dotted the coast, with boat-shaped houses, and a life centered on farming, fishing, and craftsmanship. Stone-walled gardens protected crops from wind and preserved moisture, while canoes and nets brought in fish and seabirds. Chiefs and priests held power, and spiritual life revolved around ancestor worship and the land's fertility. At its peak, the island may have supported up to 20,000 people, a testament to their ingenuity. This prosperity fueled the creation of the Moai, massive stone statues that required immense communal effort. The society was highly organized, capable of large-scale projects and cultural achievements. But as the population grew, so did pressure on the island's limited resources. Forests dwindled, soil eroded, and the balance between people and nature became fragile. The story of Rapa Nui is one of brilliance and warning, a society flourishing, then straining against its environment. Their achievements are impressive, but their challenges foreshadow difficult times ahead. The lessons of their rise and fall echo far beyond this small island. The Moai, Easter Island's colossal stone statues, are its most enduring mystery. Nearly 900 Moai, carved from volcanic tuff at Rano Raraku Quarry, dot the island. Most stand on stone platforms called Ahu, facing inland to watch over the living. The statues, with their oversized heads and red stone topknots, represent deified ancestors and clan prestige. Some Moai are over 30 feet tall and weigh more than 80 tons, astonishing feats for a society with only stone tools. How were these giants moved across rugged terrain? Theories abound, but the exact methods remain debated. The Moai were more than art. They embodied mana, spiritual power, believed to protect and bless the people. Inter-clan rivalry spurred ever larger statues, fueling a culture of monumental ambition. This drive for prestige pushed the limits of the island's resources. The Moai stand as both triumphs of creativity and warnings of excess. Their silent faces still provoke awe and questions, centuries after their creation. The enigma of the Moai is the heart of Rapa Nui's story. Among all the island's Ahu, Ahu Tongariki is the most spectacular. 15 Moai stand in a row, their backs to the Pacific, gazing inland, a breathtaking sight. The platform stretches over 200 meters, showcasing the peak of Rapa Nui engineering. These statues were toppled during past conflicts and scattered by a tsunami in 1960. Decades later, a major restoration, combining Chilean and Japanese expertise, returned them to their place. Today, Ahu Tongariki is a symbol of resilience, both ancient and modern. At sunrise, the Moai are bathed in golden light, their presence both haunting and majestic. Nearby, the Raraku quarry connects these giants to their origins. The site is more than archaeology. It's a living testament to Rapa Nui's enduring spirit. Here, the past feels powerfully present, and the legacy of the island's people stands tall. Rapa Nui's golden age faded as resources dwindled and society fractured. Deforestation for agriculture, fuel, and Moai transport led to soil erosion and food shortages. With no trees for canoes, deep-sea fishing and escape became impossible. Competition for dwindling resources sparked conflict. Clans toppled each other's Moai in acts of defiance. The old ancestor cult gave way to the Birdman cult, centered on daring competitions at Orongo. When Europeans arrived, they found a diminished, struggling population amid the ruins of greatness. The collapse of Rapa Nui is a sobering lesson in the consequences of environmental overreach. It's a story of ambition, ingenuity, and the fragile balance between people and nature. The fallen Moai are reminders of both achievement and warning. Rapa Nui's decline echoes as a cautionary tale for us all. Today, reaching Easter Island is far easier, but its remoteness remains part of the adventure. Most visitors arrive by air, with flights from Santiago crossing the vast Pacific in 5 to 6 hours. Cruise ships also visit, though stays are brief. The first glimpse of Rapa Nui's volcanic silhouette rising from the ocean is unforgettable. The island's subtropical climate makes it a year-round destination, but summer is most popular. Accommodation ranges from guest houses to hotels, mostly in Hangaroa, the island's only town. Booking ahead is essential, especially during festivals or peak season. Exploring is best done by car, bike, or guided tour, each offering unique insights into the island's history and culture. Despite its small size, Rapa Nui's atmosphere is relaxed and welcoming. Every journey here is a step into a world apart, where ancient mysteries meet living tradition. Visiting Easter Island is more than a trip. It's an experience that lingers. Easter Island's beauty goes beyond its statues. Its volcanic landscapes and beaches are stunning. 3 extinct volcanoes shape the island, their craters now lakes or quarries. Anakina Beach, with white sand and Moai, is both idyllic and historic, the legendary landing site of Hotumatua. The island's rugged coast, hidden caves, and clear waters invite exploration, hiking, and diving. The Rapa Nui people are warm and proud, sharing their culture through music, dance, and festivals. The island's peace and remoteness create a unique, tranquil atmosphere. Stargazing here is spectacular, far from city lights. Every sunset over the Pacific, with Moai in silhouette, is a moment of wonder. Rapa Nui's blend of history, nature, and living culture leaves a lasting impression. Easter Island stands as a testament to human creativity, resilience, and the delicate balance with nature. Its Moai captivate the world, silent witnesses to a story of ambition and caution. The Rapa Nui people's achievements, and their struggles, offer lessons that resonate today. Now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the island's legacy is preserved by its people and shared with visitors. To visit is to connect with a living culture and reflect on our shared human journey. Rapa Nui's isolation has protected its unique spirit, making it a place like no other. Here, the past and present intertwine, inviting us to ponder our own place in the world. The allure of Easter Island endures, etched in stone and in memory.